After I made this video about demolition in Asaba, Delta State, Nigeria, and I asked the question, who is to be blamed, the government or the landlords who build on those government acquired lands? I got a series of comments, and I just want to pick out one of all these to explain certain things. And this person commented and said, where was the government when they started the project? Because you can see that the whole area is developed before the government woke up from their slumber. She went on to say, I strongly believe most of these victims made their enquiries and survey on the land. She also went further to say most of the lands advertised always go with a registered survey plan and deed of assignment. Then she asked who registered them and where. This was the comment she made, and I decided to highlight that and explain one or two things about that particular assertion, and explain registered survey and deed of assignment as a land document. First things first, welcome to this channel where we discuss topical issues that affect real estate in Nigeria. The first time seeing our content, do well to like our videos and subscribe to the channel as you would learn from our contents and you will make wise investment choices seeing our videos. And do well to go through our past videos. We have more than 150 videos on this channel that will help you um, learn so much from real estate investment. You could do that in your free time and they will help you make wise investment choices. Now, so to the comment, the area is already developed. The area where this demolition is happening is already developed. And according to findings, those properties are being developed on a land set aside for a university. It's a university land. I am not in any way happy about the demolition, but we must speak truth to the matter on ground. Now, I've always said something that ignorance is not defense in law. I would always say that we as Nigerians, we as property buyers, we give room for corruption, and that is why corruption persists. In the first place, if you do not know before, know this now. Before you buy a land, before you buy any land advertised to you, get a surveyor. I've always said it. Get a surveyor. Some persons would want to go with a lawyer. No problems. But get a surveyor. Even the lawyer will seek the services of a surveyor to tell them what exactly is the status of the land. So if in the first place these people sought the advice of a surveyor on those lands they are buying, they would have confirmed that the land is not a free land. That is the first thing. So you can see that the first problem started with the land buyers. They bought without knowing what they bought. That is one. Secondly, I would always say the eyes of the government, and I am not saying this is right, but the way governance is in Nigeria, government is not proactive. Government most times is reactive. The policies are reactive and not proactive. It is reactive and it is punitive. So you can get hold of a committed government land, start building on it. and the government would not shake a bit. They would not shake their body. They would not tell you anything because nobody is checking out anything. They will not say anything. But the government knows the land that is theirs and the land that is free. So this demolition will arise when the government sees a need to use the lands they have. Once the need arises to use those lands, and they find out that people already have built on it, because it is a committed acquisition, because a committed land, they will demolish because they have a plan and they will not alter the plan to suit those who have bought blindly and wrongly. This might not sound well to some persons, but the truth is the truth. We give room for corruption. Another argument she raised was that most of these properties are marketed with registered survey and deed of assignment. First things first, deed of assignment is not a land title. It is only a document that transfers ownership from the buyer to the seller. So if I'm selling a land to you, I'm transferring the ownership of the land with a deed of assignment from myself to yourself without the government knowing anything. The government was not there when I bought the land or when I'm selling the land to you. So the deed of assignment is a document created or issued from the seller to the buyer without the government knowing anything about it. So strike out deed of assignment. Second is the registered survey. The registered survey is a document that graphically illustrates the land you are buying on paper. So the registered survey shows the size of your land, shows the coordinates, the booking numbers, and the rest. And the registered survey is prepared by a registered surveyor. So any registered surveyor can get you a registered survey. And you should know that you can get a registered survey on a committed land. I keep telling you this. I've seen situations whereby you see registered survey on a committed land. I keep telling you there are issues like that. The registered survey is not a title, it's not a land title. Deed of assignment is not a land title. Of all those things you are doing, the survey is gotten from the surveyor, the deed of assignment is gotten from what do you call it? It's gotten from the seller, and the government is not aware of anything. The only time the government might be aware of a registered survey is when the registered survey is taken to the Bureau of Lands to be lodged. When it's taken to the Surveyor General's office to be lodged, that is when you can now confirm that, oh, this survey is, or this land is a committed land. But how many people lost their survey after the land has been bought? How many people? So the government, on most occasions, is unaware of the land purchase you're having with whoever you're buying your land from, and also the survey you're getting from the registered surveyor. They are so unaware. So you should understand that until we decide to do what is right, some person will say, oh, they went to the back and they got. If you go through the back door and get your documentation from government officials from the back, know that government is transient and political office holders would always go. Remember that political offices is transient. You don't hold it for life. If you are there today, tomorrow you might not be there. So if someone had given you a document or had helped you perfect your document from the back doors, he will not be there in the next 8 years, in the next 10 years, and you will have issues. So I am just making this video to help you understand that you can buy a land without the government knowing. You because the government does not give you a deed of assignment and the government does not give you a registered survey. You can do all those things without the government knowing. The only time you should buy a land is when you have conducted due diligence. What is that next property you want to buy anywhere in Nigeria? Have you done your search? That is left for you. Always do the right thing. This is what I'm going to say today. I am Patrick, your Lagos Realtor. Like our videos, subscribe to the channel, and drop your comments in the comment section. And I will always react to them. My numbers on the screen for consultation and advice. You can always chat me up. And for those that want to buy properties anywhere in Nigeria, in Lagos, anywhere in Nigeria, in Lagos, in Abuja, in Delta, or your Abeokuta, reach out to me. I have nice properties that will not cause you problems. Reach out to me. And for some of you that want to buy some other properties, before you buy them, you can send them to me to do the diligence for you, to check them out for you and advise you on all of all those. Until we see you again,